बोल दिया मैंने, बोल दिया सर। ठीक है।
Repeating the instructions once more. Once seated, please ensure that there is no unnecessary movement in the auditorium and proper discipline is maintained throughout the ceremony. Kindly maintain silence in the auditorium. Mobile phones must be on switched off or on silent mode only. Students are requested not to leave the auditorium until the ceremony has formally concluded. Requesting proper decorum inside the auditorium, please. A few important instructions that must be followed throughout the ceremony. Once seated, please ensure that there is no unnecessary movement in the auditorium and proper discipline is maintained. Kindly maintain silence in the auditorium. Mobile phones must be on switched off or on silent mode only. Students are requested not to leave the auditorium until the ceremony has formally concluded. Good afternoon, everyone. I, Dr. Gunchita Kaur Vadwa, will be your host for today. A very warm welcome to all the dignitaries, Honorable President and Chancellor, Amity University Maharashtra, Dr. Asim Chauhan, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. A.W. Santosh Kumar, University officers, Head of Institutions, honored guests from AU campus, Honorable Shri Arun Chauhanji, Honorable Trustee RBEF, Honorable Mr. Bhushan Bajaj, Governing Body Member, and our esteemed guest for today, the recipient of Honorary Professor Shri Anurag Chaudhary. I welcome you all to this momentous occasion, the special convocation ceremony 2026, Amity University, Maharashtra. Our beacon of light, Honorable Founder President Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan and Chairperson Madam have always blessed us and have joined us virtually, and we are truly privileged by their presence. They are visionary leaders whose passion for quality education and pursuit of excellence continues to guide and inspire the entire Amity universe. Honored as the University of the Year Western India region at the Indian Education Awards and ranked higher in two prestigious world rankings, AUM continues to set new benchmarks in academic excellence, research innovation, and industry collaboration. These achievements stand as a testament to the visionary leadership and guidance of unwavering support of our Honorable Founder President Dr. Ashok K. Chauhanji and Honorable President and Chancellor Dr. Aseem Chauhanji. Their foresight continues to drive Amity towards excellence and global recognition. May I now request the dignitaries to light the ceremonial lamp to augur the auspicious beginning of this special convocation 2026 by invoking the blessings of Goddess Saraswati, Goddess of knowledge, music, art, wisdom, and nature.
या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचा
C3 Sir Bajaj, great that you're both online. We will wait for the university connection to resume. Commodore and IT, can I request, is there a live feed coming from the campus? Is there a IT problem at the campus side?
Sir, there is an internet problem in MIT University, Mumbai. They are joining.
They're joining. No problem. We are comfortably waiting, but just I wanted to double check that we will resume.
Okay, sir.
So, perfectly fine. Okay, now to the IT team, we can see the video, but we are not getting the audio from the auditorium. Santosh Kumar, can you hear us from online? Can you hear us?
Yes, sir, we could hear you, sir.
Okay,
We could hear you, sir.
okay, but can you? Can you?
Hear you. We could hear you.
It hears, it's fine. Then we can carry on with the. But I'm not sure if we can hear you in the auditorium without the mobile phone. Let's just try that one more time.
Let me cut and speak.
Yeah, we disconnect. Yeah.
So we could hear you, sir. We could see you also.
Yeah, wonderful. So
Right.
Anuragji, we welcome you.
Thank you, sir.
Great
Thank
to
you.
have you. And when great people come to campus, then even these small issues we will quickly forget about. IT was facing some internet connectivity at the Mumbai campus. It makes the event even more memorable. So great that you are there. My students are in the audience. We are eager to hear your presentation subsequently. Professor Santosh Kumar, please proceed with the wonderful ceremony that you have planned. Please go ahead.
Sure, sir. Sure, sure.
Mr. Bhushan Bajajji is a graduate from IIT Kanpur and has been working with the Amity Group for the last 36 years. He's also a governing body member of Amity University. May I now request Honorable Mr. Bhushan Bajajji, governing body member, to deliver his address.
It's an outstanding opportunity to be part of the special convocation of Amity University, Mumbai, and we are very happy honoring Mr. Anurag Chaudhary, who has been an outstanding insurance personality and has been working for ICICI Lombard for many, many years. And we are very happy on this occasion and joining this occasion. Thank you.
It is very good to have Bajajji today with us. Bajajji, as has been mentioned, is a member of the governing body of Amity University, Maharashtra. And in every meeting, he brings perspectives that link academia to industry. As of late, his ideas have led to new research centers in the area of electric vehicles and battery and storage. So Bajajji, great that you are part of the governing body, and thank you for being here today. Nice to for my students to be able to see you. Thank you, Bajajji.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Shri Arun Chauhanji is the founder trustee of Ratnan Balved Education Foundation, the umbrella organization of Amity Education Institutions. He is also the managing director of BACFO Pharmaceuticals. He is also the chief patron of All India Pantnagar Alumni Association. May I now request Shri Arun Chauhanji, Honorable Trustee RBEF and a strong pillar of Amity, to deliver his address.
Honorable Founder President Dr. Ashok K. Chauhanji, Honorable President and Chancellor Dr. Atul Chauhanji, Honorable President and Chancellor Dr. Asim Chauhanji, and Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Santosh Kumarji, the faculty and the precious students of MIT University, Mumbai, on the occasion of honoring Shri Anurag Chaudhary ji, the President of the ICICI Lombard. This is a great occasion, and I am extremely happy that I am also able to participate in this. Regarding Anurag Chaudhary ji, what we say, it's not sufficient to describe him. I have been meeting him since several years, and I found in him a person who is highly capable, very qualified, hardworking, but still down to the earth. From the very first meeting when I had with him, I found that he is a real person, that in such a young age, he had been continuously making progress in his profession, and he is leading a large number of teams, not only in India, but in several other countries. So, in today's occasion, when he is being honored by the honorary professor degree, I am so happy that a right person has been getting from an excellent right university, MIT University, such a honor. I welcome him and I pray to the God for his long, healthy, best life. And Honorable Chancellor Asim ji, I am thankful that you have arranged all this, and I am extremely happy to be with you. Thank you.
Great, Shri Arun Chauhan ji. So nice to hear from you. And Professor Santosh Kumar, I will take the liberty to say a few lines first about Shri Arun Chauhan ji, and then some perspectives. So Shri Arun Chauhan ji is, as has been mentioned, the Managing Director of Backward Pharmaceuticals, a very fast emerging and important company in the area of Ayurvedic exports to many countries around the world. He is the younger brother of our founder president, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan ji. And when I was born in Germany, Arun Chauhan ji and our founder president, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan ji, were in Germany. So he has been, along with the founder, one of my key mentors. A lot of what I do today, I have learned from him. He is a great expert and a brilliant, people say, genius mind in international business, from shipping to import, export, but also within the Amity Group, he has been guiding in many different areas in the background, may it be legal matters, financial matters, governance matters. So Arun Chauhan ji is someone who has great regard and respect within the Amity fraternity. He very rarely comes to a function, and very rarely will he appear in a program. So it must be the great affection and regard he has for Anurag Chaudhary ji that he first recommended, that there is a great corporate professional in Mumbai who, by all measures, deserves the highest honor of honorary professorship. And then he has personally come to share his wisdom and be present with us. So, Shri Arun Chauhan ji, we are all grateful to you, and on behalf of the Amity fraternity, as you always say, anyone who has been groomed by founder president Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan ji by hand the way that you have, spending more than 30 years one-on-one with him and learning from him, that person has to become a miracle person, and you are such a miracle person. So we appreciate you and we thank you for your presence. To our Vice Chancellor Santosh Kumar ji, I will just mention to you that it is possible that because of the IT glitch earlier, that your address was missed by us. But I'm sure that whatever you said had great value as always, and I will request my team that the recording of your lecture will be sent to us later. I will also share that Honorable Founder President Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan ji has also immediately spoken to IT at the beginning of the function, seeing the great importance of this program, and has immediately connected this program into the YouTube channels globally, so that Amity students, faculty, and admin people all around the world, and even outside people, can observe the program, listen and learn from what Anurag Chaudhary ji will be presenting, as well as what others have to say. So we are grateful to founder for having shared whatever is being done today immediately on the open YouTube platforms. That shows always his desire to share with the world what is happening within the Amity universities and institutions. So, Professor Santosh Kumar, back over to you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your presence and inspiration. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall now have the presentation of the Honorary Professorship. Mr. Anurag Chaudhary, a distinguished business leader and insurance strategist, currently serves as Executive Committee member at ICICI Lombard General Insurance, India's largest private non-life insurer. Over 2 decades, he has been instrumental in transforming insurance distribution, building scalable growth ecosystems, and advancing technologies-led innovation within the sector. Mr. Chaudhary holds a BBA degree and a postgraduate diploma in business administration, which laid his foundation in business strategy and marketing. At ICICI Lombard, Mr. Chaudhary oversees agency and broking, the company's primary distribution engine, with full P&L accountability across agency, corporate agent, and broker networks. He has led multiple strategic verticals, including bank insurance, emerging business, and distribution strategy, contributing significantly to the organization's market, leadership, and channel expansion. Mr. Chaudhary has been an instrumental in pioneering future-ready insurance models in India. He led the development of embedded POSP, a digital aggregator channels, ahead of regulatory formalization, and currently drives the organization's AI in distribution program, deploying predictive systems to strengthen productivity, customer engagement, and renewal management at scale. He's also founded Product Innovation Lab to incubate new age insurance categories and distribution frameworks. Widely respected for his strategic vision and institution building capacities, Mr. Chaudhary has led cross-functional transformation initiatives integrating product, underwriting, technology, and distribution into unified growth frameworks. He's also recognized for mentoring and developing talent across the insurance industry. It is with utmost respect that Amity University, Maharashtra confers the honorary professorship upon Mr. Anurag Chaudhary. May I request Honorable President and Chancellor Dr. Aseem Chauhan and Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. A.W. Santosh Kumar to please confer the honorary professorship on Shri Anurag Chaudhary ji. Requesting all the university officers and heads to kindly raise. Investiture by the Honorable President.
Yes. By virtue of the authority vested in me, as the President and Chancellor of Amity University, Maharashtra, I hereby confer the honorary professorship upon Shri Anurag Chaudhary ji. Many congratulations.
Thank you, sir. I request all the dignitaries to please be seated. May I now request Shri Anurag Chaudhary ji to deliver his special lecture on Reboot, Rewire, Remain Human, Leadership and Reinvention in Age of AI.
Good afternoon, all. Yeah. So after a long time, it's been a pleasure to be in front of students, and it's a very different feeling. We are used to speeches, but this speech for us, for me, is a very different one. And before I start, I really want to thank the founder members of Amity University, Mr. Ashok Chauhan ji, Mr. Arun Chauhan ji, Mr. Atul Chauhan ji, the Honorable Chancellor, Mr. Ashim Chauhan ji, and Honorable Vice Chancellor, Mr. Santosh Kumar ji, and also the distinguished faculties who are sitting here, also the students, right? And also my friends, my colleagues, my business partners who have come all the way to witness this. And before I start, what this family has created, they have really built an institution. And when we talk about institution, because I have been part of an institution from last 21 years, an institution never talks about years. Institutions talks about centuries. And when we talk about in our ICICI group, we now never talk about that we are building something for a 1 year or a 2 year or a 3 year. We are building an institution for decades. And here is the Amity University, which is really making an institution which is for decades. And all this really today stands Amity as one of the finest management institutions in this country, not because of the marketing, but really because of an outcome. And I really want to tell you, because I've been part of institutions, I interview, I go to colleges. An institution is ultimately the lengthened shadows of its founders' values. And what stands here today is a very long and distinguished shadow of the founders. And also to the faculty who have really helped in terms of creating this great institution. So from my heart, I really want to thank the Amity, the Honorable Chancellor, to give me this distinguished honor to become an honorary professorship, to really honor someone from the business faculty, a professorship. And one of the most important thing is to scout the person, right? I don't think so. There is a dearth of the people who come and meet the founders, the chairmen, the chancellors, right? And choosing among them, I am really fortunate enough, and I really want to thank them from the bottom of my heart, and especially Arunji, who have, I really share a good amount of repo professionally when I meet him, right? Thank you very much. Thank you. And if you see, I have really chosen a very unique topic, and it took me at least some time to decide what to speak, right? And especially students, to them, what does this mean? This reboot, rewire, and being stay humble and human. In the age of AI, right? This is the first and the fundamental thing which is there. And I will really talk about in my last 21, 22 years of journey, how you reboot, how you rewire, how you stay grounded is the only success story. Rest, everything happens to you is just, passing days. But the fundamental thing is how you are able to learn and unlearn, and how you are able to rewire on an immediate basis in an organization, in a marketplace which is changing like anything. So, so this is to the students who are here, right? And I'm sure, looking at this, many of you must be smiling, right? And this is the journey. And I really want to tell you, I am a marathon runner. I was a marathon runner. I have run around the world, including the prestigious one of Boston, Chicago, Berlin, New York, and many other things. And when I at the start line, I just able to see the start line, but I don't see what is there at 18th kilometer and at a 32 kilometer, right? I don't know what I'm going to come, but I just know that I have given 1500 kilometers of my training. I have given 6 months, 8 months of continuous rigorous training, and that is only just behind. And why, student, this is for you? Because this is your start line. MET is your start line, right? What you will build after this for the next 5 years, it's completely dependent on you. And as an university, they have given you a fantastic start line in terms of preparations, in terms of fighting what's coming for you in your line, right? And that's why I say what is college is for you is a start line. So one of the very, very critical and important point I just tell today to everyone is knowledge has no value today. Intelligence is available for free. I know when I passed out, right? Somebody who is an IIT pass out, somebody is an IIM pass out, and we used to say, yeah, he is an IIT pass out, he is an IIM pass out. He has got a loads of knowledge. Knowledge has no value today. It is available for free with everyone. What's more important in the age of AI is how you use those knowledge with empathy, with ethics, with curiosity, and you are able to move. And I interact with a lot of students and a lot of young professionals who come. They feel that what comes from the AI is the knowledge. No, that is not the knowledge. It's an output. And how do you use those knowledge? That really is very, very important, and that will make you successful. I really want to tell everyone, students who are sitting here, knowledge is just nothing. It's a co-pilot for you. And what you build on this will really make you successful, right? And if you see the examples of Geo, you can see example of UPI, you can see example of Zepto, right? So knowledge was no more a moat. It was something else which really helped them in terms of making this as a very big organization. So you can see what's happening in the industry, right? The world order is rewriting itself, right? We are into an industry where completely we are becoming from a unipolar to a bipolar economy. We are seeing completely the supply chain economics is changing. We are completely seeing that the resources have become the center of fight, right? It's no more about you like me, I like you. It's about the relationships of what I will get from XYZ countries, right? So things are really changing between the countries, between the economics has really changed a lot. And what is fundamentally the most important thing for you guys is what is this India moment? And when you are graduating, let me tell you specifically why I believe that next 20 years really belongs to India. We used to talk about China. Definitely, China is way ahead in terms of AI space. China is way ahead in terms of manufacturing. But definitely, if you see, has Apple come to India? Yes. Is India becoming a semiconductor hub? Yes. Is the energy transition happening in India? Yes. Today, India is the third largest, you can talk about the solar energy product provider in the world, right? Today, if you see about our public infrastructure, is becoming a global export, whether you talk about ONDC, DigiLockers, UPI, we are way ahead. And last but not the least is the demographics. Indian median age is 28 and China is 40 and Japan is 29 and Germany is 47. India will add 100 million people to its working age population in the next decade, and the precise moment when the rest of the world workforce is shrinking. So, guys, I just want to tell you that you are not graduating into a competitive job environment, you are graduating into a construction site, and there is no ceiling. Every problem in India at scale is a business opportunity for you. The question is not whether the opportunity exists. The question is whether you have the courage and the capability to take it. And there, I will tell you, reboot and rewire is extremely critical. And I can tell you one thing, the change is so fast before you graduate and before you complete your first or the second year. Maybe whatever you have studied become obsolete. And I was telling my son, who is studying in NTU Singapore, and I was just telling him, he graduate from computer engineering, maybe whatever he has studied become completely obsolete. This is the important thing which is changing. And if you guys don't rewire and reboot, it will be very difficult for you guys to sustain this competitive environment. And I'm telling you, at this age of 46, why I am surviving in this organization? I am not surviving in this organization because I have a 21 years of baggage. I am surviving in this company because I am just 50 days old. Why 50 days old? It's just 1.5 months to this year. I don't see that I am 21 or 22 years old in this company. It's just this thing. Whatever we have done is over. And today, if I don't think, act, and behave like a 24-year-old guy in terms of output, we are gone. And that is the reason I'm telling you it's an opportunity for you. But opportunity is there, but you have to constantly keep on learning and learning. So in this age, one of the most important thing which is there is speed. We don't want people who are laggards. We don't want anybody comes and tell me, I will do this project in 3 months. Why you cannot do in 3 days? Who thought of Jepto will be able to deliver in 10 minutes? Who thought that today everything is so conveniently available? Speed. In everything, speed is extremely critical. But it does not mean that we fail. There was a Dunzo was also there, but he was not able to become successful. But Zepto was there. Both tried to work on speed. One failed, one became successful. So speed is extremely critical, and data. Today you go to any organization, any employee, whole day he's visualizing dashboards, MISs. You go to any organization, I don't see this MIS, I don't see the dashboard, I don't see this data. And fundamentally, in today's environment, data is available like anything. But the fundamental thing is how to use this data. And there, I want to really tell you guys who are sitting here, if you don't know what to do with data, it will be very difficult. And that's the reason the organizations value resources who have judgment and who had cuts. Right? And some of you feel when you go to doctors, सब तरह का टेस्ट तो करवा ही लिया, अब तो उसमें भी लिख के आ गया ना B12 की कमी है, तो दवाई तो मैं भी खा लूंगा. Right? And rule book, ethics and value system. In today's world, even in corporate life, old is gold. There is no shortcut to all this. So now coming to very important point on my reboot, rewire, and I really want to see this example is like chases. And I really want to give you a metaphor I hope you carry to the rest of your professional life. Think of a modular chassis in automobile engineering. The engine changes from petrol to hybrid, from electronic to hydrogen. The body changes, the software changes, the purpose of vehicle changes. But the architecture chassis always remains the same. So, you guys are the chassis. The values, your judgment, your character, your curiosity, your ethics, that is your chassis. And every skill, every tool, every technology, every domain expertise is software. Update the software constantly. Never compromise the chassis. And I tell you this thing in my last so many years of WorkX. And there the important thing comes is learning and unlearning. Whatever we learn, we don't know how to unlearn. And there the biggest fallacy comes, we fail. And we always feel that whatever has given is the only success recipe. It changes. We have to keep on upgrading our software. What worked for 20 years back may not work now. What worked for you 1 year may not work for you for entire 20 years. Always constantly learning and learning. And I can tell you, when I passed out from MBA, I felt that sab ho gaya hai. But I tell you, when I meet candidates today, one of the success recipe, and when I see in them and I learn from them, is constant learning. Reboot your chassis. Right. So this is fundamentally very, very important. And today, the management education has used the T-shaped model for decades. One deep expertise and broad general awareness. And in today's time, we really, really value a resource who is jack of all rather than master of none. And because if you are an MBA graduate, or if you are a metallurgy or a electronics graduate or whatever it is, but in an organization, you may be wearing hat of anyone. Today you can be a marketing guy, tomorrow you can be a data scientist. Tomorrow you can be an credit guy. You can be anything. So fundamental, most important thing is jack of all. And that's the reason I clearly say your degree gave you first spike. Your career will demand at least 3 more. The question is never how deep you can go in one direction. It's how many directions you are willing to go genuinely deep and how quickly you can start over each time. So always try to become jacks. And I tell you, most of the time, somebody will say you become master. And I'm telling you from my last so many years of work jacks becomes more successful than masters. Tarla dalal recipe, huh? So again, lot of you feel that AI is a threat. AI will eat many things. I don't think so. And if you see in so many industries, so many transformation which has really happened, we have seen IT revolutions, we have seen production revolution, we are seeing so many things which is happening. Is the revolution of convenience, which is Big Basket, Zepto, has the restaurant gone away? Go and ask them. The turnover has become 2x, 3x. Software industry, when software TCS Tata came, they fell, they're gone. Because they are today $250 billion companies. And today AI, when AI will come, that's not going to happen. The only thing you have to understand, previously there used to be software engineers. Now the designations and the role will change. You have to understand, are you relevant? In the age of AI, there will be AI trainers, there will be data scientists, there will be cyber security experts, there will be AI ethics, and many more new roles are emerging. And the entire workforce will move from X to X. And that is the reason I am saying reboot your chassis. AI is not your threat. It will really, really help you. But the important point is reboot and rewire. Right? The terminology of jobs will change. And you have to constantly keep on working on that side. Speed. Why I gave this example, in my early age, I was also a table tennis player. I represented state. I represented at the national level. And when I used to play table tennis, have you ever thought of that one ball which passes by has a speed of 150 kilometers per hour? We never thought. Speed is there. In an organization, people will ask you to deliver on speed, but speed cannot be compromised with quality. Right? The fundamental thing is having an honest conversation along with the speed, that we cannot compromise on quality. The silo trap. And I just want to tell you, young guys today who are sitting here in this, with the age of AI and data, and I'm telling you with the example of the students of new guys who come and interact, they are masters of working alone, but they fail when you put them into an environment to collaborate. And I'm telling you guys, nobody will tell you all this. You will come to know after 8 years or 7 years or 6 years. It's not your fault. The data age, AI age, has given you so much upfront that you feel that you have complete knowledge of everything and you don't need to interact. This is the biggest trap. And you work in a professional space and in colleges also. It is very, very important to collaborate. In an organization, a product cannot be made without the involvement of many players. If I have done a marathon, there was a role of a nutritionist, a coach, my gym instructor, and there are many people who are involved into it. And that is the reason I just say specialists are valued, journalists are promoted, and cost functional thinkers are irreplaceable. So kill silos, right? Master the physical blend, digital blend. And this is the biggest dichotomy where everybody feels in an organization when I go there. When any company says today, I am a digital. Today, nobody is digital. Everybody is digital. Today, at JioMart, you book on app, but you get delivery physical. You do everything online, but the resolution happens offline. So one thing is very, very clear you have to keep in mind: illusion of digital. There is nothing as digital, right? Everything is phygital, right? So you really, really have to have a blend of physical, right? Use AI, but ultimately everything is delivered physically. In our space also, everything is digital, but all touch points are physical. The data reforms and judgment decides. And I can tell you one thing, in my organization also, we have become slaves of data. And coming to that point, which I was just saying, in today's time, people have lost their ability to judge. They have lost their ability to innovate. They are absolutely dependent on models to give anything. मैं क्या करूं सर, ये तो मॉडल ने दे दिया. मैं क्या करूं सर, ये तो डेटा में ऐसा दिख रहा है. Right? Data is a rear view mirror. It will give you guidance. But the successful professional will be those who are able to create judgment which is beyond this data. And that's the reason I'm saying in an organization, it's not that you are coming with a very fantastic presentation. It has no value. You get the best presentation in an organization has no value. But what is the essence you are leaving out of that presentation? And somebody who is sitting in the audience is how intelligently asking the question is very, very important. So data literacy is now the minimum. It is a table stake and not advantage. The real edge is knowing which decision data can answer. and having the courage to make the ones it cannot. Learn to choose a laptop at the right moment, and that is one of the highest skill in modern management. AI hallucinates you. Please be careful. You have to use to the level where it is to be required to be used. So I just told you again, one of the biggest important thing in an organization, and for you guys who are coming out of this college, is collaboration. And I really see it even in an organization also. If you ask our CEO and if you ask me, what is my top priority, is to unite the organization, is to collaborate. And you guys, in the age of data, AI, the important thing which you guys miss is collaboration. And why I'm telling you all this is the finer points I'm telling you. It will really help you in terms of having lesser walls. What is walls? When you run a marathon, I don't know. How many of you run the marathons here? One. You must be aware what is wall, hitting a wall. You don't know hitting a wall. Okay. Hitting a wall means at a kilometer of 23, 24, 32, you say मेरे से बड़ा बेवकूफ कोई नहीं है, घर पे जाके सो जाता. So hitting a wall. So collaboration is extremely critical. Empathy is this strategic you can talk about in the age of artificial intelligence. Empathy, down to earth, is extremely critical and important. In an organization today, when intelligence has no value, right? When data is abundant, how you can be humble, how you can be empathize, and how you can be down to earth in your working. That really defines you in an organization. Patience is not waiting, is compounding. And when I interact with the young guys who join the organization, they always believe in 2 minutes Maggie. They have no patience. Today, career is not like a stock market. It's a debt market. You cannot be impatient. And when you join the organization, there are many things which you have to evolve there. And when people join, they need immediate gratifications. There is nothing as immediate gratification in any corporate life, in any management life. You have to spend time to get what you deserve. And therefore, I'm just telling it to you guys, is keep patient. The second point is consistency. So we are no more interested in guys who say 5 साल में एक बार perform कर लिया. You have to be consistent, right? If today's Zerodha has become successful, it has not become successful now. They have been there for last 13 years. Zoho, who were knowing Zoho, but today they are a very big force, right? So consistency is very critical. And that is the reason I am just saying reboot and rewire. If you are not going to reboot, rewire, this consistency and everything will be very difficult for you to sustain. Ethics. And this is something which is very closer to my heart. Uh, if you does not have ethics in an organization, it will be very, very difficult, for you to basically survive. So character is not what you do when the camera is on. It is what you do when it is just you. An important decision and no one is watching. Your professional reputation is built in those quite unwitnessed moments, one decision at a time. Personal professional integrity is the one of the biggest assets you guys have to build if you really want to become successful. And for that, ethics and value systems is very critical. Whomsoever you are, how smart and intelligent you are, how better performer you are, if you don't have ethics and value systems, you have no role. You will not be able to sustain for a longer period of time. There is no shortcut in this. So AI knows more. It's about judgment. I spoke about that. So why I survived? And that's what it is related to my journey. And my topic I choose like this is reboot, rewire, and being human. And if I have been successful and if I have been surviving in this organization, I am able to survive because I am able to reset. This is in my last 21 years, this is my maybe 8th or 9th role. I may be reporting to 8th or 9th boss. My team must have changed 8 to 9 times. Regulatory environment has changing every year. Competitive landscape is changing like every quarter. If you don't reset, so we want guys who are flexible, not rigid. And in an organization, you cannot survive if you are rigid and you are not flexible to change. Curiosity. And I'm telling you, in the last 3 to 4 years, I have become the most curious person. And I must be spending at least my 2 to 3 hours daily with Gen AI. And at this point of time, where I feel that you have done enough, but my curiosity to learn and to keep ahead of times is extremely critical. I spend at least 2 to 3 hours daily with Gen AI. And it does not mean with Gen AI, you just want information, you just want knowledge. You just want to keep yourself ahead of times. What I used to do, a presentation, like the presentation you are seeing, it took me only 3 to 4 minutes to make it, not beyond this. While having a cup of tea in the morning, I made this presentation. And this loads of pages is an output of 2 minutes. But the thought process was mine, not of Gen AI. Output was of Gen AI, but the thought process was mine. What I want to do it was my thought process. And the honesty, ethics, and value system. We survive because of this. And that is basically your chassis, not the software. If your chassis is corrupt, whatever best your software is will not survive. So let's recap. What you own is your identity. You know what's your start line. You know your operating system, you know your chases, you know your character, and you know how to survive. Last, in the world of algorithms, machines, dashboards, and data, be stubbornly beautiful but human. And I tell you an anecdote. I belong from a very a small town called Ajmer, and so while I love this place, and here you order all the groceries to an app, and when I go there, my father goes to a place where he is being buying vegetable from last 25 years. And that vegetable lady knows me, what I do, what my kids do, and everything. Then he takes me to some other place. They know everything. So, in this age of AI, being human, being down to earth, being constantly learning is extremely critical. And you are in the right hands of MIT Business School. And I tell you why, because I have the fortunate liberty of being meeting with founders, and they really think on that side. Last, I really want to thank again uh, Arunji, the Chancellor, Mr. Asimji, and Vice Chancellor, Mr. Santoshji. Thank you for having a patient hearing, and I'm really fortunate and honored to get this honorary professorship from MIT Business School. Thank you once again. Have a great year, and I know you will be very successful in your professional life. Uh, I don't know. Roads are very small. If any one of you will be crossroading with me, I will be happy to do that. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Thank you so much, sir, for your presence and truly inspiring lecture. Thank you. The Honorable President and Chancellor, Amity University, Maharashtra, Dr. Asim Chauhan, is a visionary leader who has strived to establish Amity University as an epitome of higher education, one that blends modernity with tradition and culture, where science and technology harmoniously align with performance, progress, and innovation. May I take the privilege of inviting our Honorable President and Chancellor, Dr. Asim Chauhan, to address the gathering and deliver his convocation address.
Yeah, thank you so much. Before I share a few brief thoughts, I was thinking, Professor Santosh Kumar, because we missed hearing you earlier, I am going to request you to come and say a few lines, because without hearing from the very worthy Vice Chancellor, I will not be satisfied. So, Professor Santosh Kumar, you're a great administrator, great leader of the university. First, a few lines from you.
Right. Thank you very much, sir. At the outset, I wish to really thank the greatest visionary, our founder president, sir, without whose vision that this whole parivar wouldn't have been established. My sincere wishes and thanks to our guiding force, our Honorable Chancellor and President Asim ji, a very meticulous man that if you would have traveled across, you would know that even details do great changes. And I have learned a lot from sir. I am indeed very happy and thankful to the two great people who are there as our panel members, especially Arun Chavan ji, a great linchpin for Amity and for all the campuses per se. A very quiet man, but a very good charisma that I always imbibed. And without sir's blessings, all these things wouldn't have been possible. A special thanks to our chief guest, Anurag Chaudhary ji, a very down-to-earth man despite of a president of ICICI Lombard. I wish to really thank our Anurag ji's family members, friends, who have come here, and all our university officers, and also all the faculty members who are coming from different national and international repute. And my dear student friends, getting this flavor of talk, which is a versatile one, wouldn't have been possible, which gives you a real wisdom, not the knowledge that we give, but however, a great wisdom. I really wish to thank again our Honorable Chancellor, sir, for giving again this opportunity and for many opportunities. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sir Santosh Kumar, and it's really been a wonderful ceremony. And I must say, Anuragji, your presentation was truly excellent. I see many presentations, but you have covered in such a nice manner the most important lessons for my students. And I must admit that before the session, I had made some notes around what I would want to share with the students, but you have so wonderfully covered all the points. I do not need to repeat any of them. You have given from the beginning a clear message that the India opportunity is there. You have told the students what a competitive world it is and that they will have to prepare themselves. You have given them all the lessons around what skills that they have to imbibe, may it be empathy and collaboration, learn to be phygital, be ready for the long term and be patient. And very importantly, to always keep in mind this chassis that is built on integrity and ethics. And in the time of AI, how important it is to be human. So, Anuragji, I congratulate you for truly an excellent presentation and great clarity in your thought around what young people require to hear. I have no doubt that every student of mine listening will greatly benefit from your presentation and what you have to say. And we are very proud to confer upon you today the Honorary Professorship, which is really, again, the starting line of a relationship. And I'm sure that you will be coming again to the university and to the business school, and you will be a mentor and a guide and a role model for many of my students to achieve to the levels that you have, to be member of the executive committee of ICICI Lombard General Insurance, to be heading up the agency and broking divisions, which really talks to the full distribution of insurance across so many channels. And then to also think about how that can be made more efficient through AI and technology is something absolutely extraordinary. We salute your corporate success. It can only be based on having mastery of all the things that you have spoken about today. And we are so proud of you and our association with you over the years. I'm grateful to Arun Chauhanji and Shri Bhushan Bajajji for having been present, as well as the Honorable Founder President, who may have come online to hear at least part of the program. He does that when he feels it's an important program, and Anuragji, your presence is so important. And I'm so happy to also welcome the very important people who have accompanied Anurag Chaudhary ji to the campus today. And if I can maybe request that we have a group photograph on stage with Anurag ji. So I think Chitra ji might be there, the very worthy wife of Anurag ji. And I'm not sure if our dear son Vansh and daughter Anshika could make it today. If they are there, if we can ask them to come on stage also, please. So all three of you, if you could please come onto stage. And and it shows the greatness of Anurag ji that his well-wishers and friends are there. So I think Vivek Srivastav ji, Shashank Bhargav ji and their spouses may also be possibly at the campus. Maybe they have joined online. But anyone who has come from outside to witness the conferment of the honorary professorship, you can please come online. Anurag ji, you can maybe come in front. You can stand in front of the stage. Yeah, in the front. And VC sir, why don't you also come stand with him? And then the family can stand alongside. Yes, and yeah, and you can face the audience and we'll take a photograph. Wonderful. I can only imagine how proud the family must be and all the friends and well-wishers must be. The camera must be there taking a photograph. IT, can I request you to pin Arun Chauhanji also in the background? Yes. And Bajaj ji also in the background. Yeah, and now it'll be even a more complete photograph. Wonderful. Anuragji, is there anyone else who has accompanied you? Vivekji or Shashankji could make it, or if they're there, then they should immediately jump onto stage also, please, if they can also join us. Because you're all part of this family. You know, you have come to support Anuragji, and we're so grateful to all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wonderful. Great. If we have the head of our business school, if they can quickly jump onto the stage. Any senior professor from the business school who can represent? There you go, yes. You are relatively new with us, but important to have you in this photograph. Wonderful. Great. Thank you so much to all. Yes. Thank you to the family members for coming onto stage, and to Vivekji, to Shashankji for being here today along with Anuragji. To my dear students, one final message, just one or two lines, because I have the opportunity to address my students of AUM. I'm always so proud of each one of you. All of you imbibe what we feel at Amity is most important. That is the understanding of behavioral science. A lot of it has been covered in Anuragji's lecture today. That is, we are trying to teach you not only how to be good technical professionals, but how to be good human beings, how to have a mastery of working with others, how to listen to others, how to understand their needs first, how to be able to get along and collaborate in larger groups. When you go into the business world, how can you think for the long-term benefit of the company? And how can you be loyal to that organization in a way that you take ownership of whatever work is given to you? That is something that we try to imbibe in every Amity student. I have no doubt that all of you will go on to reach the greatest heights of success. You will have the blessings of so many people from not only your faculty and staff and within the Amity group, but so many well-wishers like Anurag Chaudhary ji, who has today joined the Amity family, and so many top people who are connected to Amity in the business world, in the area of research, in the area of corporate leadership, entrepreneurship, policy making, and so many more. So with that, it is always a pleasure to be part of the functions of Amity University in Mumbai. There's a lot of dynamism in this university. A lot of new initiatives are coming. It could be in the areas of high-end science and technology, in astrobiology and space tech. We have done a lot at the university, but across so many different areas. You know, I'm seeing high-end research outcomes, good patents, the kind of case studies and work that is being done by the business school is commendable. We should take advantage of great leaders like Anurag Chaudhary being not so far from us and even nearer to our city campus in Kurla, so that our students are exposed continuously towards the latest pedagogy and the latest way that industry is developing. As Anuragji has mentioned, that in the time of AI, we have to be ready for it. So we are trying to give to every student of ours the toolkit and the understanding of what services are available, so that when you do go into the business world, it is not that people may get replaced by AI, but certainly those who are equipped with AI tools will do better than those who do not know how to use AI. And Anuragji gave a wonderful example that even the excellent presentation that he made was utilized with his thinking, but with the competency of AI tools, so it can be done more effectively. So Anuragji, thank you so much. We will meet you in person soon. Great thanks to Arun Chauhanji and Bajajji and Vice Chancellor and all the deans and faculty of the university. My blessings to all students.
Thank you, sir. for your truly inspiring and motivating address. Your presence and guidance is truly cherished. Amity University Maharashtra remains committed not only to academic excellence, but also to nurturing values of teamwork, leadership, and discipline. May I now request the Honorable President and Chancellor, Amity University Maharashtra, Dr. Asim Chauhan, to virtually inaugurate the new administration building. An inauguration video will now be played.
We're so happy to inaugurate this new administration building, which will be housing a number of brand new facilities for the university, including a very advanced incubation facility for student entrepreneurship. So amongst the student body, anyone who would like to begin your own ventures, we are greatly upgrading the incubation facilities. We will have a corporate resource center, which will help us engage more with industry and the corporate world. We have a brand new university administrative facility, as well as a lot of other new centers that will come up in this new part of the building, as well as a new admissions wing. So thank you, Santosh Kumar, for showing the video. I feel so happy to see the new infrastructure and the growth of AUM. Wonderful.
Thank you very much on behalf of all the faculty, staff, and students of Amity University, Mumbai. Let us give a great round of applause to our Honorable Chancellor for giving us this facility. Thank you very much, sir.
May I now invite the Registrar, Amity University Maharashtra, Dr. H.S. Vyas, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you. I am blessed and honored for the opportunity given to me to propose vote of thanks. At the onset, with great privilege, I convey Charan Vandana to Honorable Founder President Sir and Honorable Chairperson Madam for their profound blessings to all Amitians. Words fall short to convey my deep gratitude to Honorable President and Chancellor Sir for his continuous support and guidance, and especially for gracing today's special convocation. I owe Hriday Dhanyavad Evam Kritakata to Shri Arun Chauhan ji, Honorable Trustee of Ritnan Balved Education Foundation, and Shri Bhushan Bajaj ji, Honorable Member of Governing Body of Amity University Maharashtra, Mumbai, for their kind presence. I especially thank Shri Anurag Chaudhary ji for gracefully accepting the honorary professor degree conferred upon him. Also, we are thankful to Shri Anurag Chaudhary ji for his enlightened and insightful special lecture. I convey my gratitude to Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Deputy Pro Vice Chancellor Sir, university officers, deans, head of institutions, head of departments, faculty and staff members for your kind and gracious presence. Thank you to all the students. Finally, I thank each and everyone who have contributed directly or indirectly for making this convocation successful. Dhanyavad, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, everyone. I request all the dignitaries to please be present on the dais for a group photograph. Requesting all the university officers and HOIs to please be on the dais. All the university officers and HOIs, please.
निर्माण मैंने बात की उसके फादर से ना, वो बोले कि इसको मैं ठीक कर दूंगा। बच्चा भी डर गया तो उससे गाली उड़ा देंगे। अच्छा
Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. Thank you.
वो अकेले है ना?